if you want to simply identify your daily bias, then you have to do this thing I'm about to show you. You need two time frame and two concepts to identify your daily bias. The first one is the weekly time frame, which you are going to use external range liquidity to internal range liquidity. The second time frame is the 4 hours time frame, which you are going to use the market structure to determine the direction on the 4 hours time frame. The weekly time frame tells us the storyline, and what do we see here? We see price rejecting at this level, and we see price out external range liquidity. So the first thing we said, weekly is external range liquidity to internal range liquidity. Do we have internal range liquidity? Oh yes, we have internal range liquidity, and this is the internal range liquidity. But we have to also understand what the price is doing at the moment. Here we see price rejecting. This tells us that after seeking external range liquidity, price will seek internal range liquidity in form of fair value gap, which is also called imbalance. Now our next target will be the internal range liquidity. So you see here, we see price coming into the internal range liquidity. But how do you determine this one candle? Is by going to the 4 hours time frame, which is where you are going to determine the market structure. Here is the 4 hours time frame, and these are the levels from the weekly time frame. Like I said, we are going to look at market structure. The moment we see this market structure, we should know that this internal range liquidity will be the next target. So we can mark our structure because we see we have a market structure shift at this level, and this signifies that price is going to go bullish, and the next target will be the internal range liquidity. Now we can have our trade at the bearish breaker block. Then we can have our stop loss here. Now our target will be the internal range liquidity, and let's see how the price will go into our price level. So here we see price is at our target. So now this is how you can determine your bias in an easy form.